What is going on, guys? I'm Jigsaw64 and today we are doing the SOC326 alert from LetsDefend. This is an alert that was triggered based on a domain's MX record change, and it is essentially a typo squatted domain name that is pointing to this malicious mail server, and the typo squatted domain in question replaces a W with an E, so it's the same exact domain, except it's a W instead of an E. And this is obviously a phishing attempt, or a phishing domain, with the attempt of obviously getting an internal user or someone within the LetsDefend domain to click on an email sent from this malicious domain. So let's go ahead and take ownership of this alert and determine if this is a false positive or true positive. Before we begin, I just want to copy and paste the malicious mail server and domain in question. Usually at the end, these alerts make us put any analyst notes in, so it's always best to have as much information as possible for that. But anyway, let's get on to the alert. So since this is a phishing domain, best course of action is to see if they actually sent any phishing emails out. So let's go ahead and search the email security for that. And so this is interesting. There's not actually any emails that went out. This is just the alert that was sent to us. This CTI report.io is an alert generator. Obviously this is going to tell us everything about the alert, obviously the alert ID and whatnot, phishing domain. And so technically there is a link in this email. I mean, it's technically not a phishing email because it's an alert, but usually we get asked at the end if there was a link in the email. But anyway, scrolling down, so we already know that the MX record information is mail.mailhost.net. We can see the domain registrar here is sav.com with a privacy protection on the register, and we have the creation date, expiration date, and best practice mitigation. So probably blocking the malicious domain and the malicious mail server in question. So we can go ahead and check virus total for the domain in question. So let's defwnd.io. It'll probably return so last analysis date is 1 day ago. It has been picked up as a phishing email with potential malware. So that being said, let's go ahead and close this alert. We will create a case for event ID 304, and we are creating this event that is not the right date. That is not the right date, but anyway, let's go ahead and create the playbook. So this is what I was talking about earlier. Are there attachments or URLs in the email? Click yes if there were. Technically, there wasn't a phishing email sent to us. There were URLs in the notification sent to us by our threat intel platform. I can't remember the name of it, but so I'm gonna hit yes. I wish these questions were a little bit more specific, but I digress. So analyze the URL/attachment. Here we analyze the URL in third-party sandboxes. Click the malicious if malicious and click non-malicious if it hasn't. Technically there wasn't an attachment, but we did put the malicious domain in the virus tool database. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit malicious as it was indicated as malicious. So check if mail delivered to the user. I didn't see any malicious email that was sent to the user. There was that notification, but I don't think that's what it's talking about. So I'm going to hit not delivered. And let's go ahead and throw in let's go ahead and put in the malicious domain. So let's fwnd.io, and we'll go ahead and put malicious domain, and that was the URL address. We will add another artifact for the mail server. So this was mail.mailerhost.net, and that is going to be the email domain. Malicious email server. Here we can add our analyst note, so let's go ahead. I'm going to need this. So malicious, so it's going to be malicious domain, and MX record found to be phishing, of phishing origin via virus total. Domain and email server should be added to the firewall as necessary. Yeah, I think that's a decent note. I'm not actually great at writing these notes yet, but should probably mention no phishing emails have been sent from this domain at this time, but domain and email server should be added to the firewall as necessary. That's good. Let's copy that just in case. Finish our playbook out and close the alert. Typically there's a note when you close the alert as well, so that's why I just copied that. So let's close the alert, and we will expand that. So I just copy and pasted it, and that's going to be a true positive. Pick our goal for now. Let's do 3 days. And that's interesting. We failed to check if mail delivered to user question. So apparently, based on the exchange logs and log management, the email was allowed and delivered to the user. The malicious email contains a suspicious URL. Okay, so I don't know if this is referring to the notification email. If you're counting the notification email, then yes, a URL was sent, but based on this domain, there is not a log, at least that I can see. So I'm not entirely sure what that question's referring to. We have this again, we have this notification email, but I don't really count this as the this isn't the phishing attempt. This is just the alert. So I don't know if that's what it's talking about, but I'm actually not sure with that one. If that's what it's talking about, then I would disagree on this, but I'm not sure. I'll probably ask the community, or if any of you guys know and I'm doing something wrong, please let me know. But that is going to be SOC326. Until next time.